Good morning, all you fine folks. Good to see you on this Wednesday. Going to have an auction this evening, 6
Auction,
p.m.
did you
Eastern
say?
Time. Yeah, over on Mr. Kevin's channel tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Coins Making Sense channel. Going to be 11 awesome items. Something didn't come in, something didn't pan out, so we'll run with 11 this week. So
Yeah, I ran out of time.
ran out of time. Oh well, it'll be all right. We'll get her done no matter how many's on there. How you gentlemen feeling this morning?
Doing well, sir. Yourself?
Not that bad. Not that bad. The girls are going to be home Friday instead of tomorrow because the medicine didn't come into the pharmacy on time for them to pick up, so it should be here Friday. So they'll be here Friday. Yep.
Hey, it's soon.
It's soon. Yep. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
I'm okay.
You're okay? All righty. Well, let's go ahead and
A little bit tired, but hey, it's Wednesday.
I hear that. Yo, fan. Good morning. Yo, fan.
Ozzy, where are you at? You sleeping?
I got a growl.
Ooh.
I got a growl.
Sigrilla Stecca. Happy Wednesday, Bass Man. Can't tell if that's syrup, honey, or blood dripping. Looks like Halloween.
Just orange paint. Just orange paint. I actually did that one. Just some orange paint. You can tell which ones I did and which ones Bassman did by the spacing of the logos on the bottom. I put mine all the way out on the edges, and he puts his towards the center. Mine and Mr. Kevin's, I put mine all the way out to the edges just about. Yeah, he spaces them evenly. I just shoot them. Mine spaces evenly too from the center. Good morning, Sea Griller Stacker, member of the channel. Awesome to see you, buddy. Hey, Bassman. Saying Sea Griller asked Tiny. He did that one. Good morning, Bassman.
Oh, this one's all you, man.
Oh, saying Yo Fan, good morning. It is. Oh, what's that one? What is that? Oh, that's $1,000 bill, folks, right there on her logo. That is. Get on. Good morning, man. Who let that guy in?
Hey, Tiny, what are you doing there?
I have no idea. Just orange paint.
Just orange paint.
Yeah.
Miss Amy Harrell is in the house. Hi, Bassman, Kevin, and Tiny. Good morning, man.
Good morning, man. Member of the channel. Awesome to see you. Mr. John Shank in the house saying hello. Yellow hand waving. I like it. Good morning, sir. Oh, back to back once again from the Big Apple this morning. Saying morning, Tiny, Kevin, Bassman with the big pink hand waving. It is brown sugar 0069. Good morning, man.
Yes, all right. Coin stuff I like. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you, buddy. Compton, member of the channel, saying, here I am. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
Raidmaster, good morning, y'all. Lurking and working. Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. We've got Quag Stacker, morning, Tiny Bassman, Kevin, and all you awesome folks. Another yellow hand waving with some coffee.
Oh, morning, man. Sir. Pass the coffee. There's not enough caffeine this morning, I swear. KG Coins, hello all. Hopefully you and Miss Smiles are singing along. Good to see you.
Let's see. Go ahead, Mr. Kevin.
Hey. Good morning there, Miss Windy Lady. Good morning, Coffee. Kevin, Tiny, and Bassman. Good morning,
ma'am. Bert Simmons saying hello. Someone. I like it. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. And we're got it.
Hey.
Bassman putting up Wendy's. Miss Wendy's YouTube channel. Go over and check her out. Nice little channel there to check out on this fine Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw a little bit earlier somebody was asking me, did I run out of time or did I run out of coins? Well, I don't know. But I know that I definitely ran out of time, but let's see here. I definitely didn't run out of coins.
Nice big old fat sack over there full of coins. I like it.
Yeah. Actually, there are 4 sacks over here with coins.
Oh, wow.
And they're all modern issue, 2020 and newer.
Oh, wow.
I'm starting to get everything prepped and flipped up so that I can start selling modern coin releases so people can fill their books.
Nice. I like it. Compton's saying I got to get a roll of them 2009 cents. Yes, Seagrower Stacker asking Miss Wendy how her fur babies doing. Nothing like the fur babies. It is confirmed. Zoey will have her service dog on Friday on the way home.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yep. We I know it's bad karma or bad luck to change a dog's name, like an old wives' tale. But a female being called Marcel just didn't jive with Zoey too well. So Zoey is going to go with the name Daisy because apparently her collar had daisies on it and it was really cute. So she thought about it for a couple of days and she goes, yeah, Daisy. So she's going to go with Daisy. And in case you folks didn't know, it's a full-size poodle. It's chocolate, white, and black. Usually poodles are one solid color. It's like the rear left leg and the hindquarters is black. She's got white tuft on her top of her head, and the rest of her is a chocolate color. Can't forget this fella right here saying, hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you all. Gone damn tea. It is Silver Skater. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Mr. Dennis D is in the house. Good morning, sir. Nice.
Hey, Mr. Joe, make an appearance here in the morning. Good to see you, buddy.
Joe.
Uh-oh. I see coin stuff I like. Getting ready to get him a new camera. A generic 5K video camera. If it says 5K, ain't nothing about that generic. Ain't nothing about that generic.
Now that there's some high quality.
Yes, sir. Miss Yoke fan and Compton saying Zoe Strong. Absolutely. Always pick change up you see in ground. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They say, lucky penny, pick it up, and all day you'll have good luck.
Yep.
Nickels, quarters, dimes. If you see any change on the ground, it's already a lucky day because that's money in your pocket you didn't have.
Yeah. That's what people used to tell me. Well, is it heads up or ask me, is heads up or tails up? I don't care.
Don't matter.
It's just as a penny.
Yeah, penny found is a penny found.
That's right. I don't care which way it's laying.
Yeah. How's Ozzy going to feel about Daisy? Ozzy is usually pretty good with dogs, especially female dogs. Even though he's fixed, he still thinks he's, king of the roost or whatever you want to call him. But he
tries to go all alpha.
Right. Yeah, he tries to go all alpha. But, bigger dogs, he tends not to as much. But he'll be all right. We're going to introduce him outside just to make sure that nothing's going to go on. And he'll deal in his own little way. He'll be fine. I hardly use dog's name to get his attention or do what I want him to do. Awesome dogs, pit bulls are. Yes, pit bulls are awesome dogs. They get a bad rap just because they look different than every other breed. They've got that, I don't want to say scary look to them, but they've got that.
Well, they got that short snout.
Right, and that blocky head. They look aggressive even when they're playing, you know.
Oh, hey.
Butt wiggling, you know, coming at you, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. No.
My buddy Dave, he has a pit bull, Gabe, and his nickname is a baby hippo. Because he's just that dark, he's just that shiny black, and he's just got when he was a pup, he had the look of a baby hippo.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but the number one biting dog in the United States every year, the good old family golden retriever, is the most biting dog in America every year. And pit bulls are like 5th or 6th on the list. At least they were last time I checked. And that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So, but yeah. And they're like, oh, they bite everybody. They're killing people. No. It's all in how you raise the dog and what's going on with it.
Exactly.
It's more the people's fault than it is the dog. Compton's like, oh, I'm coming over, Tiny. I want to see this. I have a baby seal, I've been told. Me and Bassman watched the thing. Bassman sent me a thing that this guy made this thing about pugs, and he called them pergs. He goes, I look like the larva of a baby seal. They do. They look like a larva of a seal. Somebody grabbed my snout and pulled it into my chestises. They have pulled his tail into his pulled his tail.
Grabbed that little curly tail and pulled it till his snout went into his chest.
I can just
What's
look at him and smile.
Looking where it's eating or something.
Yeah, his eyes are right. His eyes are right on his food.
Mm-hmm.
So he can definitely see what he's eating.
Just look at him and smile. Not our point. He'll take care of the rest.
Yes, I've seen that too. Dennis D, I liked your coin Q&A show on Monday. Interesting. Yes, it was. It was very interesting. Miss Wendy found almost $2 in front of CVS. One was 1970 S cent. Very cool.
Dang, nice.
Anytime you can find an S in the wild, picking it up off the ground or in change, that's something.
Oh, yeah.
And no, I'm telling you, nobody can do it like Compton. Compton finds business strikes. He finds proofs. I mean, this man, he needs to buy more lottery tickets than what he does. He's going to hit something huge. My brother sent me a thing. There's a 1976 Coupe de Ville Cadillac that is covered in bicentennial coins.
Ooh.
All the flat metal on it is Lincoln cents. The roof is $50. It's really cool looking. So if you guys get a chance, just look up bicentennial car and you'll see it. I mean, it's amazing looking. All that's not cents is like gold trimmed and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's in a whatchamacallit, museum somewhere. It's really cool. The hood alone weighs like 319 pounds.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I can't go in there with an ice scraper and just start picking off coins, huh?
No, it is it's under like 20 coats of clear coat.
Ooh.
It's like a 1/4 inch thick over top of the coins. It's wild looking.
I say lacquered that down.
Oh, yep. He found a W and S business quarter a few days ago. Yep.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. You need to buy yourself a lottery ticket, man.
Do you know anything about this? I haven't heard of this. The government's new plan to recall the U.S. dollar. Huh.
Nope.
I'd like to recall a few.
I would too. I'd like to recall every one I've ever spent. Just the dollars. Yeah. I'm not going to be greedy and say all the currency, just the dollars.
Yeah, and just put them in my pocket.
Yep.
Well, you'd have a lot of pockets. You'd have to have a lot of pockets.
Captain Kangaroo pockets.
Yeah.
Like Doctor Who pockets. Make them bigger.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready to say. You see some TARDIS pockets over there. Is what you need.
Yeah, bigger on the inside.
Someone coming out asked if I needed anything. Thought I was homeless.
Oh.
The way I look, I get that a lot. They look at me like, "You need something to eat?" I'm like, "Look at the size of me. Does it look like I need something to eat?"
No, I'm thrifty.
Yeah, thrifty. There's change on the ground. Pick it up. You never know when you're going to need 15 cents at McDonald's or something like that. But I tell you what, no change gets spent until I look at it first. Even though I looked at it when it came into the car and went in the little change tray, I look at it before it goes out too, just to make sure nothing hinky going on with it. At one time I was so bad I had a loop in the car, in the glove box.
I would
whip that loop out.
Hey, I never know when I'm going to hit a coin store. I'm going to have somebody ask me to look at something. I have a loop in the car. Guilty as charged.
Bandit Jones, good morning. Saying hi, Kiney. I said Kiney and Tevin. Hi, Tiny Kevin and Bassman. Hey to the folks in the chat. Good morning. We've got 19 fine folks in here. Please hit that thumbs up. It won't look like this one. You know, there won't be any tattoos or anything. I can't. There. Well, you can still see. Never mind. Put your thumbs back up there, Mr. Kevin, so they
there
see
you go.
With no because see, I can't do this one either because I got tattoos everywhere. So Mr. Kevin's got the non-tattooed hand for me. Well, Bassman does too, but you know, he's giving thumbs up. You just can't tell. Always said you guys were loopy.
I can put it up, but I can't feel it.
Yeah. Yes, Seagriller Stacker, we are loopy.
Bassman's reminding us we have an auction tonight.
That's right. 6 p.m. Eastern time, just like he says. He gives the link to the auction itself. The auction is already up, so why don't you just go ahead and go over there. I don't even mind. Ooh, listen to that rain. I don't even mind if you leave right now. Go over there, leave a thumbs up, and go ahead and come on back. This is the lot list for tonight on the spreadsheet. Just in case you're not on the spreadsheet email that Bassman puts out every Tuesday, email Mr. Kevin, Mr. Bassman, or myself, and we will get that information to Bassman if you haven't emailed him, and he will get you on the list. We send out, well, Bassman sends out. Don't want to put my name in there where it's not warranted. Bassman puts out an email of over 200 people every Tuesday, and the auctions have been getting bigger and bigger. Oh, Mr. Kevin dropped out. Something must have happened. The wrong auctions. Wrong button. Did you pull a Bassman and hit the wrong button?
You know, my mouse has these directional buttons on the side.
Yeah,
back.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
My knuckle accidentally hit the back button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that one every once in a while.
Back to the lobby you go. That's all right. But what I was saying was and you folks will be happy to know, each week for the last month or so, the auction group of the people coming in the chat has been getting bigger and bigger as the weeks go. Last week we had over 40 some people in there at one time. What was it? 43, 44 people, something like that at one time?
44 was our high water mark, yeah.
44 people, folks. If you're bidding, that's more competition for you. If you're not bidding, that's more people to talk to. And we have lurkers, but not a lot. We actually have the chat full of fine folks talking back and forth. Oh, I love it. I love it.
You know what? I didn't notice I didn't have a San Francisco in there.
Oh, no.
12 was probably a San Francisco.
Yeah, 12 must have been the San Francisco.
See, Grill, you There is a portrait of a woman in Virginia City Bar. The Silver Lady. Her dress is decorated with 3,261 silver dollars. Her belt is made of 28 $20 gold coins. Wow. And her bracelets and necklace are silver quarters. About 900 more silver dollars are used for the border of the 18 by 15 foot portrait. Holy smokes.
Say, how big is her bodyguard, you reckon?
Yeah. She's got a tiny standing in front of her at all times.
Exactly.
My house is a Ray. Getting new kitchen soon. Boxes are everywhere. No scope yet. Ooh. Ken of mine always carries a loop with her.
I do too now.
C. Griller Stacker says he's been there. Wow, that's awesome. The bodyguard is about the size of a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a heavy outfit for sure, Quahog Stacker. For sure. There was something else somewhere that was covered in, I can't remember if it was silver dollars or silver half dollars. It wasn't a portrait, it was like a building. I can't remember what it was. Dennis D says, have loop, will travel. Yep. Mine's in the glove box of the car, and there used to be one on my keychain that I carried, but then whenever I stopped driving, no more keys to carry. So
that definitely should make things lighter.
Yep, sure does.
I took my coin show.
Nice. I carried one of those, those magnifying cards. I put one of those magnifying cards in my wallet and used it after I used the loop. But I laid it down somewhere. I think it was at the Milton Flea Market. I laid it down on the counter of the coin shop there, and I walked away and left it. That's the last place I remember having it. And when I went back like the next weekend and said, did anybody find it? And he goes, no, but I seen some guy with one. I was like, that was me. He goes, no, this was a smaller guy. So I hope he can use it better than I can. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know what, C. Griller? I found some S's.
Hey, looky there. Let me go ahead and make you larger for a second.
Yep, found some S's there for you. But
Very
no,
nice.
we've got 11 items coming up tonight.
You want to go ahead and show the fine folks some of them?
Alrighty.
Up first, folks, this is our bin for this evening. These are 2009 bicentennial Lincoln Cents formative years U.S. mint rolls. There will be 7 available this evening.
Yep. Oh, there we go. There's Abe.
C. Griller Stacker saying, Kevin, you have my address.
Yes, sir.
Up next is a 1942 Jefferson nickel, brilliant uncirculated raw condition This is not the war nickel. This is just a plain Jane 1942 Jefferson. Well, not plain Jane. This is a specialty in 1942 that's not a war nickel. So this is really nice coin. Got some nice gold tone. Ooh, I see some purples in there too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, item number 3.
This is a really cool one, folks. This one here. This is a 2020 W Jefferson nickel annex graded proof 69 decam, and that is lot number 3 this evening. And it's annex certified number. What was that certified number? I know it's 1,576. That's number 541 of 1,576. Little added bonus.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
Definitely proof.
Yes, that would look good in my proof collection right there. I'm going to have to get me one of them. This one, folks, is lot number 4. This is an 1886 Seated Liberty Silver Dime extra fine raw condition. Very nice condition. Plenty of meat left on the bone, folks. Beautiful, beautiful. Luster.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of detail left. Look at that shield.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if Mikey will work tonight. Give him a workout.
Give him a pep talk before we go online.
Yep. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah.
Yeah. Up next, folks, lot number 5. Here you go. 1946 Walking Liberty Silver $50. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Lot number 5 this evening, folks. And look at the cartwheels and luster coming off of Lady Liberty herself.
Heck, I'm looking at her hand. Look at that thumb.
Ooh. Whoa. Look at all the detail. Wow. That's definitely uncirculated condition. The fields on both sides look really, really nice.
Oh, yeah. 16 Buffalo nickel.
Yep, 1916 Buffalo nickel, PCGS graded MS 63 on a 1916, folks. That is lot number 6 this evening. Got some goldish toning going on.
Mm-hmm. There is a buff feller.
Yeah, buff feller with his big old dude dangler coming off his chin there. Got the goatee as big as mine. I like it. And for this evening, lot lucky number 7 this evening, folks, is an 1856 Seated Liberty $50 fine, very fine raw condition. Like I said, that's lot lucky number 7 this evening. Oh, still plenty of detail on those feathers on there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll have that flipped up right for tonight. All right, 87.
This slot number 8, folks. 1887 Morgan Silver Dollar Brilliant Uncirculated Raw Condition. Lot number 8 is the 1887 Morgan Silver Dollar. Whoa. The tips of those wings, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Drumsticks.
That light just dances around.
Lot number 9 this evening is a 2003 United States Mint Alabama State Quarter die in original government packaging. 2003 United States Mint Alabama State Quarter die. The die that actually struck the coins at the mint in original government packaging.
Yeah, so they have an example of one of the coins that was pressed by the die. And
that would be cool in any collection. I don't care what anybody says. That is awesome.
Now, the thing is, they do file these clean when they retire them so that it can't remanufacture any coins, because, no, we don't want any of that. But this is a die that goes into the press and stamps out the coin.
Very cool. That's awesome. Like I said, that would be cool.
Something different.
Yeah, that would be cool in any collection. I don't care who you are. Look at the packaging on that. That's nice.
Yep.
I like that.
This
nice
was when the mint was actually they were selling them.
Very cool. Here's a nice Morgan silver dollar, folks. This is an 1883 O. That's New Orleans Morgan silver dollar. Brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. Beautiful fields and a very clean cheek. Lot number 10 this evening. Yes, you do, Mr. D. Likes a nice die class, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, folks. Lot number 11 this evening is going to be a 2021 piece silver dollar in the original government packaging. The 100th anniversary of the 1921 piece dollar. Whoa. Very nice. 2021 piece silver dollar in the original government packaging.
And that's all of our items for this week.
Nice. Very cool. Oh, we about double nicked it there.
Uh-oh.
That's the first time Miss Amy's seen one of the dies, I do believe. I seen an old presidential dollar. They, instead of completely removing it, they had like dremeled through the center of it, so you could still see some. You could still see some of the edges of it, but it was dremeled or cut through the center of the coin itself. They did that for a while too.
Yeah, through the 90s, they were doing that where that's the only thing they were doing to deface the dies. They would have either a single line or an X going through the design. But there are some, I know that they used to sell those for like the commemorative coinage. And I remember seeing a $5 gold commemorative where it still had the image on it, just was X'd out.
Oh wow. Miss Amy Harrell's asking what mint that was from. I believe that was the Philadelphia mint, wasn't it?
Yeah, the example coin with it was Philadelphia. Let me see if it says on the COA if it's a particular mint. And actually, here on the COA, producing mint, Philadelphia.
Very nice.
It was in service on March 12th, 2003, press number 1. 353,000 strikes. Retired the next day. Reason of retirement, peace out border.
Nice. Very cool. That's a nice COA too.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I would get like a little, I bet that would fit in a baseball cube.
Yeah, probably would. Yeah.
And then have like behind it where they have like the 8x10 things behind the baseball cube, have the COA open in the frame. That'd be nice.
That would be cool.
Nice little mat around. Yeah, see, here I am making plans for one. Here, somebody do that. Would a piece out of border make a cud? Absolutely. That metal's got to go somewhere other than out and up for the border, so it would be just blobbed. So if you could find a 2023 with a cut on it from Philadelphia, chances are it might have came from that die.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very cool. Whoa. I have a number of coins struck by Dan Carr using canceled 1884 CC dives found when excavating the parking lot for the Nevada State Museum adjacent to the old Mint building.
Whoa.
Wow. Whoa. Yeah, let's just throw this die in the dirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we just found this over in the parking lot.
Wow. That's crazy. I have a number. That is wild.
Well, a metal detector would have a field day, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine just beep, beep, beep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole pile of them over here. And then to get them and sell them to someone like Dan Carr that makes amazing coins.
You can metal detect over pavement and hit stuff underneath it. That's funny.
Did I send the 1876? I'm trying to remember. Let me look into that. I know I sent a couple of coins in for grading a couple of weeks ago. I think yours might have been after that. I can't remember right now, but let me take a look into that. If it was before the new year, then I probably submitted it to PCGS when I went in on to the fun show. If it was after, I cannot recall, but I probably sent it out to you. So I'd have to take a look, Joe.
The CC Mint workers used to cancel them and then bury them out back. Oh, they'll never find these. Just bury them in the back. They found them. Then they sold them to Dan Carr. That's crazy. Yeah, Hank Compton says that's crazy.
So you guys are on the same wavelength, being so close to each other now.
I don't know if that's bad or good. It's kind of scary, actually. There was something a minute ago that somebody said that I wanted to go back to. Nice to see all the mints could put out nice coins. Who would have thought? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of the if you think of the coins that could be put out by like the Philadelphia Mint, if they took their time and they did their due diligence and actually, I don't want to say cared, but cared about what they were putting out, we wouldn't have all these awesome errors and varieties and stuff that comes out of the Philadelphia Mint. So I don't want them to change anything. I just want them to keep, steady as she goes.
Some of those things you have to wonder how much tomfoolery goes around. Because some of those things, they have to be making their way out and not just accidentally finding their way out.
Oh, yeah. Like what was it? I can't remember if it was the Philadelphia or the Denver, but the nail through the dime.
Yep.
I mean, come on. There's no nails at the Mint unless they're, building something in the back. How's that nail going to get all the way to the daggone press?
Yeah.
No. Somebody walked by that back on their way from, from break or something or lunch and said, hey, what is
Hey, I got some penny nails here.
We got some nails. Let's just go ahead and drop one in the press, see what it does. And then they probably almost got caught because something happened to the press when it pressed it in there. Then they just hurry up and threw it in the bin. It's just
bad die.
Yeah, bad die. Don't know what happened. Now I can understand like the ones that are struck through cloth and stuff like that. They're wiping off the dye or something and just accidentally left a rag sitting there. I can understand that, but staples, staples, emery board.
Yeah. You've seen those emery discs that have Silver Eagle impression in it, graded by PCGS. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Or the Cricket. In case you folks don't know the story on that, there was a Cricket in PCGS, and it was driving all the graders crazy. Somebody found the Cricket and put it in a slab and graded it. And it's out there. It was for sale not too long ago, like 5 or 6 months ago. It was actually for sale, and somebody bought it.
In the last couple of years, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yes, Compton, the truth is out there.
The truth is out there. Yes, Miss Wendy, they slabbed it. There's been all kinds of stuff slabbed. Now a grader that runs the press that actually, the radio frequency that actually seals those things. They have sealed all kinds of crazy stuff. I bet the grader that runs that machine has all kinds of crazy stuff in slabs at his house. That I would seal up all kinds of stuff. It'd be nuts. Compton says, I want to believe. What we got? There it is. There it is, folks.
The Cricket.
That's the Cricket.
Or most of him.
He's degraded over time, but yeah, he's in a big. That's crazy. Didn't they grade it like full head or something like that?
Oh yeah, there it is, right there.
That's crazy. What grade is it? Full head, I think.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Yes, Compton. Serious.
Yes, we're serious.
There's the picture of it. And it's sold. I believe it sold on eBay, didn't it? Or was it Great Collections?
I think Great Collections. I'm clicking on. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, no, apparently it's just a blank label on the other side.
Oh, wow. 6 legs, full head, says the Griller Stacker. That's crazy. Little rum toning. Says Colin. But see, I mean, if you're not having fun at work, get a different job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, if you're not doing something you like, I mean, the way the job opportunities are out there, if you've got to go back to school to do a little bit to get your new job or your new career, I'm all for people that do that. I really am. I mean, I knew a 50-year-old man who worked in the machine shop when I worked in the machine shop building engines. He absolutely hated his job. He went back to school and got a job in computer sciences and absolutely loved his job after that. We stayed in touch. Yeah. He absolutely loved his job. Went to 2 years of school and got a new career. $5,250, $5,906 with buyer's fees. Wow.
Sunday, October 31st, 2021.
Yep.
Sold on Great Collections.
I actually had the director of an agency that I worked for the state walk by, and a gentleman I worked with and I were just laughing our rear ends off at something we'd done in a program. And she came by and saw us and went straight into our supervisor's office. And as soon as she left, he came out and told us to stop laughing. There was nothing funny about our job.
Huh. I love doing laundry, work at a laundromat. There you go, Miss Wendy. There's no job too big or too small. If there's a guy digging a ditch, he's digging it for a reason. And he must like digging ditches because he's doing it. If it's the only job he can get at the time, I'm all for it. If he wants to do that, if he wants to do construction work and stuff like that, you got to take the bad with the good, or you got to take the good with the bad.
I had a college professor tell us one time that you ought to stop and shake hands and thank every guy that's digging a ditch. He said, because if he ain't doing it, you would be.
That's right. And think about it. Like, I do it. Every law enforcement officer, every Marine, Army, Navy, Air Force personnel I come in contact with, I shake their hand and thank them. I thank somebody when I find out they're a teacher, veterans especially. Anybody that's done any service for more than just themselves, you should thank. I mean, the guy working at McDonald's, maybe the only job he can get. But guess what? He's doing it, and he's doing it for you, whether you know it or not. So, I mean, there's all kinds of people out there in the world that want to do strange and unusual jobs. So, hey, Mr. Kevin, look who we got.
And we got the Soup and Quackers. It's Lucky Duck. Good morning, sir.
Coins making sense. Great collections. He would grade the cricket at a solid MS65, full head detached.
I'm reading it in their description to take out over here, and I'm holding it back.
I knew I got full head. I knew I got full head from somewhere. I knew I remember reading that somewhere.
Full head detached.
Compton's favorite is washing dishes. Hey, dishwashers make really good money. They actually do, believe it or not. I know one dishwasher back in the 90s, he was making $20 an hour because nobody else wanted to do it. And he said, stand there, run a thing, put it in the machine. Spray it off, put it in the machine. He said, yeah, I'll do that for 8 hours a day and get paid $20 an hour for it. That's $160 a day, folks.
Mm-hmm.
$160 a day and working 5, sometimes 6 days a week. What? That's a car payment and most of your house payment in a week. I mean, well, depending on what part of the country you live in for your mortgage,
and you don't need much training.
Right, don't need much training. I mean, think about it. There's people out there, and I know for a fact you've heard about them, college-educated people working at fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Not all of them can't get a job in their field.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them got so tired of doing what their prospective field was, they decided to go in the complete opposite direction. I've heard of that personally from people. Oh, yeah, I've got a master's degree in hotel management, but I got sick and tired of hotel management. So I just went to a restaurant and became a server. Servers make killer money, people. Especially if you're at a go-in, sit-down restaurant where they have servers. If you're not rude and you're not extremely frugal with your money, you're going to leave a tip. If you leave, let's just say you leave a $2 tip on a $20 order, okay? 50 people do that. That's $100 on top of their hourly wage. Their hourly wages suck, but the money they get from tips is amazing. And they've always got cash and they've always got change to look at. So think of that too.
Well, yeah. When I was done with college, I went to college for computer science for programming. But for the years that I was there, I was always in the computer labs. I was always helping everybody out with their programs.
Right.
By the time I was done with my degree, I was tired of programming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I went and did computer service after that.
Yep.
So, yeah, I got it as far away from computer programming as I could. Eventually, I got back to it.
Now you're a major part of an IT firm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, see?
I loved programming. I was in electronics from the Navy. I went to college to go and get an electronics engineer degree. Well, I had to take programming to get the degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, after I had a programming class, I was switching majors. Man, that's for me there. I like that programming.
See right here, Casey. Go ahead.
I have a weird way of thinking about things. You know, people may think I'm a pessimist or something, but if there is something that can go wrong, I'll think of it. You know, I've had so many people tell me, "Oh, just make it 2 digits. That's enough." You know, and then you say, "Well, what happens when you get to 100?" Well, we just have a few of those. I don't care if you just got one. You know, you got to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they didn't understand that.
But no, yeah, when you're in programming, you need to be able to think of all the different scenarios, all the different paths that a function can take.
What is?
So, I mean, yeah, so that you can try to anticipate, okay, if it goes down this path, here's what it needs to do. If it goes down this path, here's what it needs to do.
And yeah, to make sure you put a selection in there so that it doesn't fall.
Yep.
That's what people don't realize can happen. That computer program can be going along and you give it the wrong answer at the right time, and it just takes off into the program doing whatever it wants to do.
Yep.
Here's case in point. My son's friend works at Texas Roadhouse. He makes $5 an hour. It used to be like $2.13 or $2.31 an hour, but now they're getting better. It makes $5 an hour, but gets like $200 every night in tips. $225 a day for 5 hours, folks. 5 hours, $225. Come on, who wouldn't like to do that? People that have degrees don't make that much money. I tip a server who obviously takes pride in their job really well. Sometimes they think it's a mistake. Absolutely. Scott S., good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. I tip a server who obviously takes pride in their job really well. Sometimes they think it's a mistake. Yep. Whenever I could afford it, I was a big tipper because I knew, they're there for a reason. Whether it's, they like dealing with people, whether it was the only job they could get, it really doesn't matter. You see a lot of young people filling those positions now while they're going to school. That's, some of that is their tuition money. I mean, and that's the way I would think about it. What are they going to do with this money? You look at them, they're well put together. You're thinking, okay, they're going to school. They're not all well put together. You're thinking this is the only job they got. So they need the money. So if I was by myself and I bought $15 worth of food, they were getting a $5 tip. Just, basic. If they done really good, sometimes I would just double what I ordered. So if I ordered $15 of food, they got a $15 tip. But that's when, that's when I could afford to.
What bothers me is these places where the waitresses get the tips and have to put them in a common container, shoebox, and then they split it up at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So you got this one lady working her behind off over here and getting good tips, and one over here doing nothing and she's making just as much money as the one that's working hard.
That's what you got to ask them. Do they pull? Yep, just like Pizza Guy says, pulling tips. Mm-hmm. Pizza Guy should know about pulling tips for sure. SBA fan, good to see you. Speaking of computer programming, some kid finally got to the end of Tetris. Yes, he did. First one ever in history. It's like 9 or 10 years old. Yeah, he beat Tetris and the game quit because there was no more programming. Yep, famous. The inventor of Tetris actually did something for him. I can't remember what he did. Good morning, Pete. Good morning, Pizza Guy. Good to see you. I seen someone else in here too. Where did they go? Nope, it was Pizza Guy and SBA fan.
Yep. Good to see you. Good morning, SBA fan.
No matter what job it is, you should be glad to have it and work your way up to becoming the manager. Absolutely. That's why whenever they ask you during a job interview where you see yourself in a year, where you see yourself in 5 years, my number one answer I would always give, sitting in your seat. Why would you be sitting in my seat? Because I'd be the one doing the hiring. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you feel like you're going to insult them,
tell them what.
Right. If you feel like you might insult them by saying sitting on that side of the desk or sitting in your chair, tell them I'd be running one of your departments, or I'd be running, or I would be your second in command or something like that. But yeah. We pulled tips at Max and Erms. I don't like that. That's another question I would ask. Are you guys sharing tips? Stuff like that. And if they said yes, I would say, well, you make sure you keep this for you. And if I need to tell someone that you're keeping this for you, I will tell them right now. Oh, well, we can't do that. I'd like to speak to your manager. And when the managers come out, I was like, I'm giving this tip to them, not to share. I'm giving this tip to them because they're the ones that served me. They're the ones that did the good job. They're the ones that I'm appreciating.
Yeah, they're the ones that had to deal with me.
Right. They're the ones that had to put up with my bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put up with my mess. Sorry.
The other thing is, a lot of them don't tip the cooks. The cook just cooks and gets paid, and some places pool it and give the cooks part of it, and others you have to tip the cook separate.
Yeah, Scott S. That's who I missed a little bit ago. Good morning, buddy. Or did I say hello? I can't remember.
You said hello, but he was on a different account at that time.
Yeah.
Yep. Silver Scott 999. 39's fine. Silver Scott. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Right here. I would never take a main job, especially at a pizzeria. It's a glorified babysitting job when they hire 15-year-old kids to do jobs. All you're doing is babysitting. Yep. I worked at Papa John's delivering in Wisconsin for a while. And you are absolutely correct. They get the high school kids that come in there, and all they want to do is be on their phone or call and mess with their friends. Or their friends would come in, and I was like, no. I got orders that need to be going. So let's make the orders first, and then after work you can go and.
What's bad is when you get the shift managers. 18 or 16,
Yeah. Hey, those game testers make bank now, man. Yeah. Funniest Far Side cartoon ever. Parents watching kid play video games, dreaming about reading one-ands, playing $50K a year to play video games. Some of those kids make millions a year.
I'm trying to get
millions.
I want
you get some of those esports kids. Oh man.
Oh yeah. They get to play video games and give their feedback and get paid big money.
Yeah.
Big money. And where they get them from is usually these big tournaments that they have.
Yep.
While they're at these big tournaments for playing a video game, and the first prize is 10,000, 100,000, $500,000 for the winners of this tournament. The same time, there's a booth there from EA Sports, from Sony, from PlayStation, from Microsoft. That's all they do is they go to these tournaments and say, hey, ever thought about doing this professionally? And then they're like, I get to play games to get paid. Oh yeah, you get paid big money, starting out at like $500,000 a year for some of these companies. I mean, it's crazy.
My son got into one of those competitions that was for amateurs, and was all scheduled to play, and they ranked them all. He was the first seed, his group. The night before the actual game began, they let a pro gaming group into the tournament.
What?
And not only that, but they put him against my son's group. First up. They didn't even make them wait till the end of it to have to play it, to get to the playoffs and through all that. They placed him right against him on the first round, and my son was knocked out in the first round.
That's crazy. Absolutely. Zoey Strong. See, Girl Shacker saying Zoey and Daisy Strong. So I guess I'll go like this and then with a pet on Daisy. Yeah. Thank you, folks. I really appreciate it. We're overtime, fellas.
Yeah.
Where did it go? I swear.
Right here.
Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for coming on out today. Yeah, I have a meeting here in 20 minutes. So, yeah, I need to skedaddle. So, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information about the numismatic nation. I'm going to see you all tonight at the auction. And you know what? Lions strong. One pride.
Hey, there you go. Auction tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Coins Making Sense channel. Like we said last week, we had 43 people at one time. We're getting more and more each and every week. You folks come out, even if you're not bidding, come to the chat and see who's there. See what new friends you can make. See your old friends. Chat it up in the chat. I absolutely love to see people carrying on conversations about a wide range of things.
At the end, you can give your suggestions for what you'd like to see in the auction, or you can email those suggestions to any one of the three of us, and we'll make it get to Kevin's list to look for.
Yep.
So if you need something that you in your collection and you having trouble finding it, that's a good way to get it found. So
yep.
We'll see y'all this evening. I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Just like Bassman said, we'll get that information to Mr. Kevin. If there's something you're looking for, you can always put it in the chat here. Or like he said, you can email Bassman, Mr. Kevin, or myself. We'll get that information to Mr. Kevin because he goes to a lot of shows. And he's a coin dealer, folks. He's definitely got the connections with other coin dealers to find what you are looking for. He's found graded type coins, folks. He's found, like this evening, we have some beautiful graded coinage. We've got a 2020 W, kind of hard to find, nickel. Got a 1916 Buffalo nickel graded Buffalo nickel. Come on, 63, 64, I think it's a 63. But like I said, come out, chat it up in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up button before you leave. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change or the change you find on the ground, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.